that's why. Hello, my name's Matt in the Hat, and we are back with some Pathfinder 2 Kingmaker live play with my good friends from America. It is great to see you all here. Thank you for so many of you joining us right at the start of the session. Even during the intro and saying hi. It's really awesome to see so many of you already here, and hope that you have a great time with us. We'll be playing some Pathfinder 2 Kingmaker. This is a pre-written adventure that I have in hard copy over here, as well as digitally on Foundry. And we are going through the motions of, mostly following what is there, but we do our own thing a little bit too and try and involve our characters and make it immersive for everyone here to roleplay in. And it's a different experience every time it's done. So stay tuned for it. Hope that you have a good time. There are sound alerts available. There are redeems about drawing cards and giving people advantages and disadvantages and all sorts of things to interact. So yeah, please give us hero points. And so yeah, lots of stuff to do. So we're going to introduce now our characters, what we're doing, where we're up to, what the crazy story is throwing at us, and how we're reacting. So let's go from bottom to top today. Malkov, why don't you introduce your character? A couple of sentences about him, what's going on, all that sort of stuff.
Kaldar Stoneblood is a fighter and champion of Torag, who is currently in this village that everybody's gone, and this is reminiscent of what happened when he came home and found his clan had been annihilated. So he's not really in a great mood, and he's looking to find out what happened and who's responsible for this.
Indeed. And Azriel, why don't you introduce your character, what he's doing, what he's up to, what he's thinking?
Hello, I am Azrael. I am playing Lucas. God damn it, Blackwell. Yeah, all right. I kept thinking about the other.
Blackwell.
I kept thinking about Blackstone. My character's dead. Okay, it's fine. No, Lucas Blackwell. Half human, half tree. Because of previous events. I am also in this weird, eerie village where nobody seems to still be hanging around and they've all gone poof. But we have some semblance of a thought about going up on this little hill over here. And maybe that's where they are. So we'll see what happens. But I am still reeling over what was moving food and nearly losing my lunch over food that wanted to kill me.
Nom nom, bugs that wanted to eat their way out from the inside.
Hey, I wasn't Lindsay. Lindsay actually had stuff get down her throat, and that
it was really gross last week. It was yeah. We don't like it.
Particularly grotesque critters, yes. Yes.
Anyway, go for it.
And finally, DM Nix, why don't you introduce your character?
In plain Thecard, he likes to have grand stories as well as an alchemist to ensure that the party doesn't kill themselves.
Indeed.
Try to. It's a very taxing business as they make it very difficult.
Yeah.
But we do our best.
Yeah.
You forgot the short lizard.
He
Not
was eaten
lizard.
by bugs.
No, I wasn't.
I did forget. My apologies.
Oh, you're all good.
We just stomped on you. It's okay. We'll just walk right by you and stomped on you. Yeah, it's okay.
You know, I would really like to see the reaction, Lucas would get from trying to step on Brar at some point.
Hey,
I
hey,
don't have an axe, but a pick
Mm.
will take a tree down.
So earlier I was thinking about like what IRL would be like, or not IRL, but like not in Pathfinder, and I kept thinking about Groot.
Oh God. So no, I'm playing Vrar, and Vrar at this point is he's paranoid. He's not sure what would have made these people disappear. There's no footprints anywhere. He honestly thinks something flying did it. So he's afraid that he's going to look up and see like a flying ooze that's going bleh and grabbing people or some crazy shit like that. Like I said, he's paranoid. He's also an underground dwelling, swimming creature. So oozes are things he's encountered. I mean, a living fatberg is a horrifying thing.
Indeed. Yeah. So definitely something odd is going on, and so lots to be potentially um, confused or curious about, maybe scared of. Scared might be the wrong word, but suspicious, perhaps. And yeah, so the session now, guys, is in your hands. You know where we are. We have a plan, which is to come over here to the blockhouse and investigate that. You know that there are some Spriggans on watch, so you might want to do that carefully. But otherwise, we know that that's what we want to do, given that um, we've got some evidence about them. At this stage, I think, given how we've talked previously, our assumption is probably the people might have been taken, or something has happened due to centaurs. We don't think that the Spriggans did this, but they are here and they have certainly wrecked places. So not exactly sure, but we think that it's possible that they have some people locked up in the blockhouse. Um, so we're just confirming what has gone on and hopefully have, um, yeah, hopefully have a good direction as to that with what we find. So over to you guys. Game is in your hands.
I just don't see any way we're really going to be able to sneak up to that blockhouse and those barricades without getting spotted.
Indeed,
mean,
yeah.
I might be able to creep up there myself slowly and carefully.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm going to get any of the rest of you up there.
So we have
I,
a change hat
go ahead.
redeemed, so I'm just gonna
Oh, okay.
go ahead.
While he's saying that, I walk by him. I walk around the corner over here, and I just vomit. whatever was in my stomach is no longer in my stomach, just because of obvious reasons.
I'm gonna go over here and peer inside this house.
Vrar's going to look at you and go, man, you should probably not be doing that, leaving hot meals behind for things. Walk off.
Whenever I finish that, I'm gonna go over here with. I'm gonna ensure that my I don't know. I think I have a beard, but like I'm gonna make sure that's relatively clean, and then I'm gonna walk over and ask Lindsay how she's doing, because she's the one that actually had the problem. Lindsay, are you feeling better, recovering from that experience?
I'm getting there. I've had about 3 glasses of wine so far to try and get rid of the taste and feeling of it, but sooner rather than later, probably after a couple more glasses, I'll have forgotten all about it.
Do you mind if I have a glass?
Sure, why not? And she'll pour you a
Thank
glass.
Did the noise of that fight in any way draw any attention from up towards the blockhouse?
No.
Okay, good. Good.
You know, maybe in a completely realistic game,
Sure.
but the way that it's written here, and
I mean, we were just stomping on bugs. That's all.
yeah, no.
Never mind the screams of
Yeah.
revulsion
Yeah.
and horror. None
Yeah.
of that shit actually.
We just kept that to ourselves.
Lindsay, would you care for a... Do you have preference on chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla?
Well, with a good glass of wine, chocolate is always good.
It's not wine. I was going to make as a drinks for you if you wanted that. Gives you a little of a boost, but also helps you eliminate that nasty flavor you're dealing with.
All right.
I can make you a nice, delicious cream fizz.
Should I be concerned about that?
Why?
I'm not sure. Just all right. I'll give it a go. Just keep in mind I have 3 glasses of wine in me already. Okay.
Love that.
Indeed.
Matt.
Excuse me.
So there you go. I'm gonna.
Containing
quick
neither
alchemy
eggs
her
nor
one of
cream,
those.
an egg cream fizz contains milk or nut milk. Oh. Sparkling water and
milk.
flavored syrup, frothed and chilled. Upon drinking, you feel lighter and more buoyant, gaining +5 foot item bonus to your speed for 10 minutes. During this time, you also gain another effect determined by the drink's syrup, which is chosen when the drink is created. So for us, we have chocolate, +1 bonus to acrobatics checks to balance, maneuver in flight, and squeeze. Nice.
Is that for everybody or just him?
For now, just her. If other
Okay.
people want one, I could make one.
I will
But
gladly.
she got choked by him, so I was trying to be
Sure.
nice to her.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I will absolutely take a chocolate one. I mean, if you're giving them out, I'll drink it.
I offer to make her one. If you want one, you have to ask.
See, and Vrar at this
Mhm.
point is looking at the bug carcasses a little bit. I'm looking back at other people, and it's like he's just kind of shaking his head, and he's just like, "You people have never lived off bugs before." Just
Deckard. Please, sir. May I have some more?
Please, sir.
May I have a chocolate one, please?
Always the needy one, Lucas. Very well.
I lost my lunch and I need to replenish.
move over here where Keldar is once I've taken a peek into the house that I was at. I'm assuming we're looking at more of the same with the Spriggans and everything like that for this.
More of the same. Where exactly? Sorry.
Like in these houses along the outer edge here, south of
The rest of them.
area.
The rest. We've explored everything as far as what's explorable and interesting. Everything else is farmhouses and just in various stages of being looted and whatever. But there's nothing else of interest.
Keldor, what do you want to do? At this point, we can. I mean, I might be able to sneak up and be waiting by the gate as a surprise, but I don't think there's any way we're getting the rest of you guys up to that place to try to ambush anything.
If we're
When
going
they
to take
seem
some
to talk-
time, I could go ahead and do some more healing. But I need to know so I can spend the time if that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, I think we should spend some time healing up and bandaging everybody's wounds and whatnot. Do we know if the Spriggans can see in the dark?
We believe that minimum
Low
they
light.
have low light.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on how dark it is tonight, maybe you'd have a better chance of sneaking up and getting a proper scouting in tonight for our.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And maybe Deckard can make you something that would help. He's got all kinds of weird potions.
We're all needy.
I'm gonna make a nature check at this point to try to figure out where we're at for phases of the moon and shit for how dark it's gonna be tonight to see if that's actually a help or a hindrance.
As far as phases of the
You have dark
moon
vision, right?
goes,
Well, phases of the moon, weather, how much I think waiting till nightfall is really gonna help for what's going on. I mean,
okay.
what do you guys want me to do when I get up there? Just take a peek, or try to free some people? Because
I'd say start with just scouting and getting information.
Yeah, just take some mental notes.
Yeah, I think kobolds have dark vision.
yeah, kobolds have dark vision.
So my other clock isn't working. Apparently. Since we updated. So, I believe that we just had a full moon very recently, if I remember correctly. We are coming to the end of summer. I think we are right near the end, if I remember that correctly. It is Noonday, the 29th of Aridus, yeah. 29th. So we're coming up very soon to...
I've spent 20 minutes so far. Should I spend another 20 or not?
Dude, spend a half an hour total is what we'll spend on
If you're spending 20 minutes, I will also spend 20 minutes.
Okay,
And I'll
so
use
Talking about
2
getting people
heavy
healed. Well, you guys are searching and deciding what to do.
Well, yeah, I mean, but by this point we're kind of huddled together, kind of planning and talking, which we can do that while you guys are focusing, just
Yeah.
kind of sitting and chatting about stuff.
yeah, I'll burn
Yeah,
30 minutes in
exactly.
total. So
Yeah, that sounds good.
Thank you for the healing, Zachary.
I mean, I am the least priority at this point.
That's for our.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to lay on hands myself as well.
Yep.
And then take 20 minutes to refocus.
Nice.
Okay. So with that, I healed Lindsay, Blackstone, Blackwell, and myself.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody's barely injured. I mean, we're
Really
good at this point for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great setup to be reset to do this.
Yep.
We've hung out and waited. What time of day is it at this point?
It's about half noon. About half noon.
What's south of these farmhouses?
It's the... Remember when we went south and east, south and west out of town, and we started to trek up the hills into the mountains when we left here the last time? That's what's south of this. As far as everything else, I can quickly take us to the stolen lands here. So Varnhold is over here. So yeah, pretty much you're just going straight up into the hills, which you've explored before. If you went south and east around that mountain, then you would be, according to the rumor that you've, or rumors plural, many rumors plural, that's the land of where the centaurs are doing things. So down to the south east is where they are.
Okay. Is there enough coverage that we could circle the fort and get a good view of it from all sides without being noticed? Being far enough out.
Yeah, maybe. Let's quickly.
I don't know if I want you to. I don't want to risk that necessarily.
So yeah, like that. There's land there, and you can go around. You can spend an hour giving it a wide berth or whatever you want to do, right? Like,
Well, I mean, yeah, go take a quick look from a severe distance where they can't really tell something's moving. We can't get any real details about that. We get an idea of the lay of the land between there and the
Well,
outside. That
Lucas, you have a spyglass, don't you?
it's not
Yep.
it's not very well treed. Like, if you look at this map and you see how often trees are, that's kind of what the next, let's say, mile is. Just
Okay.
dotted trees, an occasional farm, that
No
sort of
buildings.
thing. Yeah, there's an occasional farm. I don't mind you saying that there's a farm within, I don't know, 500 feet or something, to the southwest of the fort where you're going to gather and start to try and sneak from. I'm happy for you to do that if you want.
Can I see anything from here?
Can you see anything? Yeah, you can see your toes. You can see the grass.
I see anything like up on the hill?
Yeah. So that's the blockhouse as described. I'll quickly read that again for us, okay? So that we are familiar with what's going on and have it in the forefront of our minds. Where are we? Where? Over this side. Alright. So, Varnhold Blockhouse. Perched atop a low hill, this triangular fortification looms over the town. A palisade of sharpened stakes leaves enough gaps for archers within to fire out upon the surrounding hillsides. The southern corners of the fort each have twin watch platforms, and the northern corner is anchored by a solid-looking blockhouse of sturdy timbers. A thin column of smoke drifts upward from a fire within the compound. You also can see from that location that there are 4 helmets poking above the ramparts along the edge of that wall, suggesting that there are Spriggans on watch. They are Spriggan of make, and they seem to be on watch. You did, though, hear previously some good-natured bickering. They weren't actively arguing, but there was little disagreements between them that that you heard going on.
there's no such thing as soldiers or guards on watch that aren't giving each other shit.
Right.
No such thing. Doesn't happen.
So it's 100 feet from where I'm standing to the wall of the.
Sure.
So I just literally counted it out. I would love to try a perception roll to see if there's anything else I can hear.
All right.
Like,
cool.
Like, can I distinguish voices from do I know what a Spriggan sounds like? Can I distinguish a Spriggan from like a human?
Yeah, you only hear Spriggan voices.
Okay.
So it's in a foreign language.
Sorry. So I come back over here and I did a little bit of like half scouting ish. Like I heard nothing but Spriggan from over by this outhouse.
Lucas, Keller, is it our job to take care of the Spriggans? If there's no people or townsfolk up in there to rescue, why would we be bothering? I mean, the
Why would we
Spriggans
leave
may.
enemies at our back?
I don't want to leave enemies at our back, but can you say for certain they are enemies rather than just opportunists who showed up after the people disappeared? I haven't seen anything that shows that they actually hurt anybody. They just destroyed stuff, which is obnoxious and irritating and frustrating. But if they didn't kill these people, murder them, or disappear them, maybe they got here soon enough and know who did or found out what did.
Well, they've been contaminating the countryside around here too. I mean, I don't think their motives are altruistic.
Oh, I don't think that they're altruistic or nice, kind people. I assume we're going to get attacked simply for being here. What I'm saying is, we need to be able to ask some questions. You know, asking a corpse a question only works if you got magic to do for that. And I don't have any of those.
Can we hear them from down here or not, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, they're not
what are they
especially
saying?
loud. The Spriggans.
You speak Spriggan?
Spriggans.
They are
Don't
speaking.
speak Fey?
They are speaking in Aklo, which is whatever it is.
That's like a half language. Like it's a mixture of like 2 or 3 different ones, I think, right?
Let me look it up.
What is it called? Could you say it one more time?
Aklo.
AKLO.
Oh.
So that nature check was to see if
Okay. Aklo is a language found in remote pockets of the Darklands. Believe so. Yeah, it's not like Fae, no.
Okay.
What are the odds that in I'm just going to say Ardande. I don't know if that's right or not, but what are the odds that in Ardande can parlay successfully?
Parlay. Anyone can potentially parlay successfully.
I'm just saying, like, what, like, would being an Ardande help me parlay with the Spriggan group?
I mean, it depends on your initial impression that you give, but you know, you're part plant and they're part plant, so maybe.
Sure. I mean, I discuss like with the group, like me going and being a diplomat.
Do that in the morning.
Yeah,
after I've already snuck up to buy the gate.
Yeah, it's all good.
If you're gonna do that, but first, I mean, I don't think that. I honestly think asking questions is our best option. If we don't have to fight him, we don't have to fight him. There's a lot of them in there.
Yeah. Yeah, you counted more than 10 and less than 20.
Okay. That's not bad. Of course, if it was any more than 20, I don't know that they would really fit comfortably in that little space.
It's a little bit bigger than it's depicted there.
Okay.
So, how do we want to do this? Do we want to just approach and ask questions? Or...
I do.
Okay, well, I will spend however long I think it is necessary to attempt to try to creepity creep to where I can... You said this little spot down here?
Yeah.
Like it's a gatehouse or a guardhouse further down?
Yeah.
Do they have people manning that?
Spyglass
boy?
Number of helmets barely visible above the edge of the wall.
Nothing showing out there that we can see.
Back in a
Okay.
second.
Well.
So yeah, it's the gatehouse towers are composed of 15-foot tall sharpened stakes. You can see a ladder accessible platform 10 feet above the ground, which stands against the two walls, and a number of helmets that are barely visible above the edge of the wall. Pretty much all you can make out from here because you're looking uphill.
Which means they'll see more about us than we will about them the entire time, no matter what. I mean, it's a defensible position. There's a reason they built that there. Man, I wish you had a burrow speed about now.
We can come back in 5 levels.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
How long would it take to dig underneath from that buried house?
From here to underneath the thing.
Well, he's thinking from the closer
from
ones.
there. Okay. 1 second then.
40. That's like 50 feet underneath there, plus up, down.
All right, let's have a look. So a trench, if it was just a trench, which this isn't, because we'd be burrowing underground, a trench takes about an hour of work for every 10 feet of trench when digging with shovels and other tools. But you would have to reinforce the roof and the walls as you went. And I don't know about proper digging, but I assume that would take probably, like, this might be, like, wrong, but my guess is, like, a day per section. And I would consider maybe, like, 20-25 feet per section, given that you have to reinforce everything. Maybe like, that's pitching too much, but, like, you're digging underground. There's a huge risk of things.
Can I just summon a bullet and point it in that direction?
You may.
Oh wait. Sorry.
Yeah, I would say probably two full days of work with the proper resources. You could burrow to the edge or slightly underneath the blockhouse.
I feel like I missed something while I was away for 30 seconds.
We were discussing alternatives, and remember, you have a kobold and a dwarf, both of which are burrowing creatures.
Yeah, I think 2 full days of work would do it.
Okay.
We got a way to keep those 2 full days of work silent and unnoticed?
It's underground.
Well, I mean, that's part that helps, yes.
I think it would be fine. It's going to be hard work, but you know, you can do it. I will say that the adventure doesn't really support that, but I will honor the decision if you make it.
I mean, I'll say it quick before he gets his headset back on. What do we have to lose but Lucas if they go up there as a diplomat?
Okay.
I love
it. Yep. Burrowing a hole. Got it. As an alternative.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Yep, no, it's fine.
Well, I mean, it was an alternative. He said 2 full days worth of work, hard labor.
Yeah, that's a lot of labor. That's a long time for.
I mean, but like, it would give you some sort of advantage. Like, I would honor the choice. I'm saying.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, we could spend the 2 full days to tunnel underneath the spot right there to have that be our escape point.
Sure.
They think we're going to try to get in and get out. They went in there and they barricaded themselves.
Do you know the amount of fire I could create in that amount of time.
In 2 days,
A
how
lot.
much alcohol?
Yeah, what, 16?
I'm gonna sigh very heavily, crack my knuckles and shoulders, take out a couple of pieces of leather and wrap them around my palms, grip my pick, and walk into the back of this buried house.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there with him. I'm gonna get out
He's-
the multi-tool we have.
Yeah.
It can turn into a shovel or a pick and
Yeah,
start
absolutely.
helping him dig
Yeah.
a tunnel.
All right. What are the rest of you doing?
I mean, Lucas is gonna go talk to him.
Yeah.
Might as well
Yeah, I
start
am.
making an escape path or second alternative.
Wow,
we
that
don't need
is
it.
that
Are
is
you-
incredibly. That is a lot of faith. I appreciate that.
Are you going to talk to them now
Cover.
at this time of the
No.
day, or are you waiting
No,
for...
no, I'm gonna wait till the morning.
You're going to wait till the morning. Okay, we have a lot of time then. Thekard and Lindsay, what are you doing for the next 12 hours or so? Or
Trying
10
to find the
hours.
rules on crafting to see if I have time to actually do actual crafting.
You have time to spend 8 hours crafting, yeah? It's midday now, so you would be going through dinner time, but you can do it.
So either that or finding somewhere to set up shop and making dinner with Lindsay. Either one.
Mm. Okay. Well, it's up to you.
Actually, that's probably a better idea. I'll go with Lindsay to the alchemist place. Where was that?
Yeah, one of them, yeah.
Was it this one?
Potter's home, Gunderson's home. Throwaway, horse and hammer.
I'll go there, clean his place up, and
Anyway, it doesn't matter. One of them is.
Prepare the area for rest and start preparing dinner.
Okay.
When you're walking up there,
Have
stay
Lindsay join me.
15 feet apart just in case of pit traps.
There's what?
I said stay 15 feet apart when you're walking around just in case of pit traps.
Well, yeah, we've discovered all the pit traps.
So I guess what are we treating as a quote unquote headquarters? Like, where can I go? Where can I go rest while they
The
work?
inn, the big building,
Oh.
massive, the one that's like up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. I'll walk over there, and I mean it's night, right? Or it's close to night.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're taking time to dig. We're taking time to do stuff. So yeah, sure.
Well, if I'm gonna like be a diplomat, I need to preferably not.
7,
Um,
8.
I need not to do hard labor overnight. I need to be relatively well rested. So I'm gonna like go.
I'm gonna take 8 hours for a full day of digging, a full work day of digging, and and all the rest. So it is now 8 o'clock at night. You haven't eaten, so but Thekard's been cooking food. Yeah, so you finish and you can have your food. That's been prepared. It's great. So Lucas, you've got that 8 hours to do something with.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else is elected to
Let's see.
make food, dig, whatever else.
Do I have any? So Thekard, well, do you have any books on like Spriggan behavior or like Spriggan anything that I can study to help me maybe be a better mediator / diplomat / such and with this parlay?
What we found out about them was that when the gnomes migrated effectively,
I don't think I have that.
From the First World to Galarian, there was an offshoot of them that basically lost all of their joy and all of like basically good things, and they became known as Spriggans. And then when that happened, they didn't go through the bleaching like the rest of the gnomes. Instead, they had a lot of other weird things happen to them, like plant offshoots and other types of offshoots. These ones are plant ones. But when that happened, uh, instead of the bleaching, those things happened. And so there's all of these, I guess, families or offshoots of genetics that has happened to make different Spriggans. But basically,
Okay.
initially, they were gnomes, got corrupted, and have lost all goodness, basically.
And you really want to go talk to these guys?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I wonder if the fact that I speak Gnomish will actually help at all. I know that they speak Aklo, but like I don't know if Gnomish is mixed into Aklo or not.
Unique language.
Okay.
Unique.
All right. So, do you want to do anything in that 8 hours? You just like do some research?
Yeah. So let's see. I will go to like I don't know. Sorry. I kind of want to like meditate, but I don't really know what role that would be.
You can just meditate.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yep. I'll do that.
Are you wanting to contact her, or are you just wanting to meditate?
Well, let's contact her just to see if like maybe she has anything she can offer. If not, no big deal.
Yeah, nature check. Nope.
All good. Thank you.
But yeah, you meditate, and time passes, and it is now night time. So it is dark. So what I am going to do to show that, configure. Let's make lighting. Darkness level is 1. We go.
That is wonderful.
Sure. You do see a little bit of light coming from the blockhouse. It is maybe something like this.
Those basically torches.
Yeah, that's the amount of ambient light that you see coming off. Okay? And obviously, if you guys have light on, you'll be emanating that
Boy,
light.
that is not giving away our position at all.
Yeah, if you cast light,
Holy
you will be a
Moses,
beacon
that
on the
is
map.
That would be
ridiculous.
inside the building, to be clear, because I was preparing meal in there. But if you guys are all going to go to the inn instead, we can go there.
Mhm.
Yes, please step into the inn, Deckard, so that our position is not given away.
Well, I was inside the house here.
I get it.
Yeah.
Either way,
Yeah.
I'm not outside with the light.
Okay.
Cool. Very good. Yeah, and keep in mind we don't have walls depicted or anything, so
No, it's not going to make the light go away, even if it was inside on the map. So,
all right. So yeah, that's where you guys are. It is now nighttime. I'm gonna burn another hour to say that it's now properly dark. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
but now that it's properly dark, I'm gonna go. All right, I gotta go check what's up there. I'm gonna do the sneaky sneak. I'll be back, and
Be
I'm
careful.
Well, I'm making it clear how important being sneaky about this is because I'm leaving my weapons and shit behind. Not gonna try to fight if I get
That
caught.
is
Do you want
wow.
a sneak boost?
Yes.
Okay, give me a moment. I'm trying to find it, but I'm being impeded by infant.
Here, okay.
Well, I guess toddler now. Not really infant.
Assisted by toddler.
Yeah.
Assisted.
Yeah. Desisted would be more accurate, but they don't have a good term for that because
Baby
desisted
stronger
sounds
than
too much
toddler.
like desist, but it doesn't quite fit.
Yep.
Anti-assisted.
You
Miss,
got the baby.
stop.
You currently have the baby debuff to productivity.
Right. Hey, stop hitting my keyboard.
Yeah,
No,
that
it's
was
Please
fun.
stop. What are you doing? You're being a no. I'm trying to find my thing. Oh, you think it's funny?
Of
I
course,
can
it's
make you
funny.
concealed for a minute.
I think almost everyone but you thinks it's funny.
It's because we're not dealing with it 24/7 because we don't have little
Right.
ones that age.
Where was the other
Yeah,
one that did?
give me the one for concealment because I'm gonna have to be covering open terrain.
There
That
you go.
sounds great. I'm gonna move out, get to the edge of the house where I was at, and go. Let's go take a look, take a drink, and I'm gonna sneak off up the hill.
Cool. I'm gonna put you down here. I'll get you to make that stealth check for me.
Yeah, 1 second.
I'm guessing you're going to the outhouse first, or are you gonna go a different direction?
Yeah. No. That's exactly how I was gonna do that. Go to there. Drink the potion. Now I have open space I have to cover. And why the hell is this there? Okay, it's just taking a while. And stealth check. That's not terrible. Average.
Okay.
And I am going to just begin to approach. Why did that do that?
I will have a look here to see what's what.
I love raspberries, but man, do I hate the seeds in my teeth. So tasty, though.
Alright, so as you're going up there, I'm gonna change the map for us.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna copy you for the moment over to the new map. Because you're the only one that's here. Activate this one. And I'm gonna put you down here. What I'm also gonna do is have a look at the lighting. I think that the lighting would be more than that, and I did depict greater lighting than that, so what I'm gonna do is like this, just for a little bit of, there we go. It's not going to be exactly like that, but
Sure.
in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it completely at dim for those extra ones. Okay. And that sort of reflects the type of light that's going on. None of that is bright light. It's all dim light. Yeah.
Okay.
That's much better. So, yep, that's where you are. You can see that there are some trees here leading up. So you can, be using them for cover.
Oh yeah, definitely going to be using them for cover. Do I see obvious guards anywhere sticking or poking their heads up above the wall, helmets moving around, weapon tips that I can see moving
No.
around on there?
No.
Okay. Tree.
I'm gonna also have a look at this. So, gatehouse here. I just want to have a look at what this says. Okay, yeah, so at this stage, no, you don't see any movement. You still see the helmets rising up over the walls, but you don't see any movement at this time. The gate is closed at this time too.
There's no movement amongst the helmets right there?
I mean, not that you can see right now. You could make a perception check to confirm. It will be thank you for doing that. That way.
Yep.
Yeah. So you don't see any movement.
Crouch down and grab a small rock off the ground, pebble. Right? And I don't know, fucking chuck it so that it just kind of clacks on the wall side. Not hitting anybody, but clacks on the wall side 5 or 10 feet further down the wall, the opposite direction from where I'm at from the closest helmet. See if it reacts.
Okay.
Then, like I said, do that and then immediately duck down and hide in amongst the trees where I'm at right there. Because what I'm watching here is to see they may have put fucking helmets on sticks sticking up to show it like they've got guards on the wall when they don't actually have any fucking guards on the wall.
Okay. None of them move. There's no sound as if no one has heard that.
Am I still hearing Spriggan voices at this time of night or not?
Yeah. It's only 9. Like, you can have come later if you want, but I've set it at 9.
No, it's fine.
So at 9 o'clock, yes, there are still Spriggan voices.
Okay.
The Spriggan voices that you hear, though, are not in your immediate vicinity. So you don't actually hear anyone within, like, 20 feet of you. Like, on the wall.
Nope.
Like, you don't hear guards talking to each other on those walls.
Now, so there are gaps on the spikes that are showing right there along the walls, right?
Yeah. So you don't see any bodies. You don't see any parts of bodies. You don't see any body movements.
I'm going to move to right here.
Yeah.
How tall is the wall again? 15 feet?
15, yeah.
Oh, I need to check something real fast.
And you would also tell, being that you've moved all the way up here, you can confirm that there is helmets balanced on poles to give the appearance of guards.
Well, that's one thing that's good. That doesn't help anymore than I thought it was, but for 15 foot, I don't think I want to try to climb up that wall, even though I would really like the peek inside.
So what's your problem with 15 foot, sorry?
Oh, it's going to take more than a single. It's going to take most of an entire action to get all the way up there. I have to be successful on all 3, and I'm not going to be able to maintain stealth while climbing up the fucking side of the wall. I have multiple issues with deciding to go up the wall, both as a player and as Roar. I have no weapons.
Right.
It's going to be definitely considered hostile to whoever's inside if they catch me climbing their fucking wall.
Sure. Even from this distance, I will confirm to you that the only voices that you hear. Not the only sounds, but the only voices that you hear are in that strange language. You also hear the sound of growling coming from inside, which suggests some type of beast.
Dog something. Okay.
Yeah.
This may sound odd, but what does he smell right here? I mean, most campfires, places, things like this are gonna have they're gonna have places where you smell the campfire, you smell something that goes along with it. Is there anything in that that I would think is odd?
Well, you can definitely smell the smoke. You can just having a look.
Still right here. I just need to step away for just
Yeah,
a
you're
second.
okay. Smell.
I get a better idea. I'm gonna cross back over to this other section right there while you're checking the smell and stuff. I'm gonna come back out over to this tree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on the far side of it, and I'm gonna climb the tree up high enough that I should be able to see in over the wall,
Nice, nice.
and
I
then
like it.
peek out from the branches. Fuck climbing the wall.
All right, yeah, you can climb the tree. I don't need you to make a
If
check for that.
if they see me or spot me, I can scratch my armpits and go ook ook and hope to get away with it and run.
Indeed. So
I mean, to be fair, you could just stand still, like because they're only on low light. Like you'd be like a tree.
for the time being, what I'm going to do to give you vision is I'm going to put you inside, but your token is
That's
still
fine.
outside.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Makes perfect sense for the easiest way to do that.
Seriously? Hey.
Boo.
So those beasts that you see are wolverines.
Oh god.
Are they roaming free, tied up, being tended specifically by the one other humanoid I see there?
So the the spriggan there is keeping watch. On the yard. The yard is composed of churned mud and scraggly weeds. A well stands in the center, which you can see just there. Not far away is a huge bonfire with a spit holding a side of beef over it. There's the single spriggan there. There's the 5 giant wolverines there. They are just, playfully fighting or growling or whatever at each other. They're not tied up.
Okay. But I only see the one Spriggan.
Correct.
Good
You
to
do
know.
hear from here sounds coming from this building to your left,
Okay.
and let me just check on that one. Not from that one. And from the big building to the north.
Let me check one thing here.
Unhappy.
Yeah. She's unhappy.
She's not getting what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
Not getting it immediately.
Must have it now.
The
Sorry.
problem is that age she might want the business end of a soldering iron without because they just don't
Yeah.
know any better and will scream for it like
Yeah.
it's the worst thing in the world. You won't let them burn their eyes out. I know this because my first word was hot, and I still have the burn on the palm of my hand from my dad, or the scar on the palm of my hand from the fucking untended soldering iron that got me as a child.
Hmm.
All right, so that's what you see. What are you doing with this information then?
Oh, I was looking in my inventory real quick to see if I had something to chuck over there into that fire to see how quickly other shit comes out. But I don't, and I think that's a bad idea anyway, as much as
It
it
is a bad
sounds.
idea. Thank you very much for
It's a
not
bad
doing that.
idea as much as it sounds fun.
Well, you
Like,
definitely have not been noticed, okay? And you can see that clearly their organization is a little less than what you initially thought, because there is
God,
only a
yeah.
single Spriggan out here on watch. Yes, there are the Wolverines that can probably smell anything that comes too far, but you are outside the walls right now, and they're more interested in whatever they're
Meat.
doing. Yeah.
What's in there with them? Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, they want the meat.
Well, this gives me a lot of information to be able to do with that. The gate that's right there. That, I mean, obviously I can't see the inside of the gate from
No.
where I'm at because I'm on the tree. So and I know that. The outside of the gate right there. Does that look like something that could be easily breached, or how would we get people through and into
Yeah, it looks like
inside?
that gate is just like closed, not latched.
Ooh.
Okay. So
So it's not even fully like there might be like the tiniest sliver of like gap that you see and can clearly see that it's been
could
smashed
give it
and whatever.
a big shove, or
Yeah, all you have to do is push it and it'll open.
me and Keldor hitting it like it's a football sled and it's going to it's gonna go off.
So
The thing
your gut tells you that that's probably their entrance point, right? Where they got here, they smashed it, they got in, and now it's smashed. So they've just basically shut the gate, but it's not latched, it's not holding. You just have to push it.
back to the party.
Yeah.
Go down to them and just kind of. I'm chuckling as I come into view. See all them helmets?
Yeah, they're all fakes.
They're all helmets on sticks.
Awesome.
To
Okay.
make
How
it
many
look
are
like
actually in
there's
there?
I saw one Spriggan on guard. I could hear multiple, and beyond that in the buildings. There's 5 giant Wolverine in the courtyard with them that are obviously pets or friends or.
Sling my hammer over my shoulder and say, "Should we go talk to him?"
I
I
say yes.
think diplomacy is a great idea because we are far more evenly matched than I think we thought we were.
Yeah.
Let's go talk.
I am going to go and open the door.
Look, I am firmly for diplomacy, but only if I am carrying a big enough stick. Where's my pick?
Well, I don't have to carry a stick. I am a stick.
I'm gonna knock lightly on the side of Lucas's head.
Mm-hmm.
That'll work for luck. Walk off. Facepalm from Screaming Child. Totally get it, DM. Totally get it.
All right, so we are approaching and opening the door.
Yep.
Sorry, and thank you all for being good humored about it.
Best is, I mean, you're keeping it nice and muted for us. We appreciate that.
All right, so I've got a number of things that will happen then as you open the door.
Try to be nice.
Yep.
All right. It's gonna be. It's going.
Now, I will flat out tell you guys, we'll go talk to them, but I mean, I didn't check anything for traps. I just looked in peered up from,
The
creeper-
Wolverines
creeper
will
down
start.
the
Anyway,
tree.
can any of you actually communicate with them?
No, I don't speak Spriggan.
Well, he's
Then how
already
do you
in
expect
here.
to communicate with them?
It's too late. He's already come inside.
I'm in.
He's
I'm
in.
Like, because
I
that's
know, I
what I'm
was
good at. I'm just good at like just
delayed with
going in.
things. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
So as Lucas walks through the gate, number of Wolverines will smell him and immediately begin to howl. The Spriggan here will draw, will sort of lift his crossbow and will call out, "Intruders!" Then I've got a number of things that are going to happen. So I need to track this over here because it's crazy. So that. Right.
does anybody have command animal? Or command
Whoever has
beast
that
or
item
something?
does.
B8 is that one. So closes the doors. Yep. So
I
we're
need to
going
get a
to.
whole- I need to get a whole bunch of small pouches
Yeah.
of command, animal distraction, things like finely ground black pepper and
B9.
turmeric and really pungent shit to throw into the faces of things that have scent.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to take this off because that's getting annoying.
Here, I'm going to slap you with this club made of durian fruit.
All right, so you hear sounds of
I
movement
have to
coming
touch that. No.
from inside the building, the big building. You'll hear sign as soon as the alarm goes off. So you'll hear that going on. Retreats to So he's now here. And then that hasn't happened yet. B18 hasn't happened yet. 15, that hasn't happened yet. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Good. And then yeah. Cool. All right.
Do you want me to add any of the other hidden ones to the initiative? Tracker?
Shortly, yes, but not right now.
You tell me when.
So the next ones later, not right now, but later will be the ones in the tool shed, which is the little. So, but for the moment, they are not in. Okay. So they have all rolled, correct? Yes. So Lucas, you can tell immediately that they are not happy to see you.
Yeah.
He has raised his crossbow and has it pointed at you, and he's shouted out intruders. He hasn't even shouted a greeting. Shouted out intruders. What do you want to do?
So he shouted something in common.
No, he shouted it in Aklo.
So I have no idea like what he
like,
actually
yeah.
Okay, no, that's fine. I was making sure it was something I did not understand. So my first action, I'm going to put my hands up and see if that changes anything. And I'm gonna let's see.
The Spriggan is leveling the crossbow.
Have you ever
at
had
your
that
head.
line used in a tabletop game before? I pull my pants up.
No, he's holding his hands up. Jeez.
That's what I meant.
Hands, not pants. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I know, but it sounded like pants. With this.
Okay, that's fine. No worries.
Yeah. So it made me laugh, so I had to share it.
Nice.
So let's see. So I have my hands up.
Yeah.
Hands up.
Yeah.
But he's pretty far away. I don't know if he can tell that they're my hands. It's just the fact that it's me. So maybe not.
So in true Fern Gully style,
Yeah.
the Spriggan will yell out in Aklo, "Human, tree."
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Um.
Of course, you don't know what he said,
Yeah, I
but
know. Yeah. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
I think it's
I'm gonna.
amazing.
I'm just gonna try. I was so close to an 18, or an actual 18. I'm sure that probably didn't help.
What are you saying?
Well, I mean, obviously nothing in Aklo, but like, I mean, my hands are up, and I'm just like, I just take like, I move forward the full whatever 5 I get.
Yeah,
What
however
is it?
long, how
30,
far
30
you
well,
want.
25. I get 25 feet, so move up 25 feet with my hands raised.
Okay.
And I'm not going for my like. Let's see. Hang on. Make sure that I'm okay. So it says that I have my crossbow or my bow out, but I put my bow away.
Sure.
Like I have it out, and I'm like I have it on like so my bow is over my head,
Mhm.
and then like I put my bow away,
Okay.
and I hold my hands out,
Mhm.
and I move forward, walking, not running, not
Sure.
like in a very non-aggressive way.
Excellent. Kaldor.
Okay. I am going to walk forward. I'm holding my hammer in just one hand.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make it look like as if it's basically weightless to me, but it's obviously a very large maul.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna point at the one Spriggan I can see, and I'm be like, put that down and talk or die.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use intimidating glare.
Ooh, that might get it done.
All right. Intimidation 29. Can you use it at that range? I think you can, right?
If not, I could move another stride.
Well, yeah. So he is frightened 2 with that.
Sorry for the keys.
Uh-huh. Frightened 2. So yeah, you've moved twice and intimidating glare.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. You can see a little trickle of liquid emerging from said Spriggan.
I thought you said it was summer, not spring.
Sure did.
We're gonna rapidly progress to fall depending on his actions.
By the way, this combat is going to get chaotic. I'll tell you that.
Fully chaotic. Great. Stride to there.
This is one of the most multi-layered combats I've probably ever run.
This will be fun then.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna stride to right. I'm gonna stride to right there, and I'm gonna kind of look back and forth. I can't. I mean, I could get all the way to the guy. I think. I mean, yeah, I could go splatter him right now, but that's not what we came here to do. But I'm raging, so I'm just kind of like.
So
Now?
by the way, rage is a free action. You don't have to do it.
No, I know. But I get the option to be able to do it the moment that combat begins. And it's okay with me because unlike a lot of the other systems I've played, there's no drawback to raging early in this. It's not like I'm going to have something happen or anything else that goes along with that. What it prevents isn't enough to stop me from just doing what I'm doing, too.
Okay.
So right there, just looking at them like so that they understand Yeah, you got Wolverines. They've got some sort of crazed kobold. That's interesting, right?
I like the initiative showing underneath the active pawn. That's nice.
Yeah, the new features, things that they do to make sure everybody knows where the turns are at. That's that pops like that is a good UI things as long as it doesn't cluster anything else up.
Yeah. Cool. So you're there. You saying or doing anything else?
He's frothing like a rabid kobold.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna stop frothing. I'm gonna giggle. I'm gonna move another stride to here to where I can't see them.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking hide.
Okay. Lindsay will move on in.
You want to make that stealth check now?
Sure. 30 feet. And then another 30 feet. She will get to there. And she will also speak. She says, if I were you over there, I've seen these folk in battle several times, and you really don't want what be coming to you if you choose to throw your life away, because you will be doing that. And then she will end her turn. Deckard?
Watch Third could just run in and start hucking bombs.
I thought he was the lore master. Yeah, his primary book of study is the Anarchist Cookbook. Great.
His nickname is Leroy.
So yeah, in this new version, it will track your total movement as well as your individual movement.
It's very cool. You don't even need to use the ruler first.
Yeah.
That is a bright light.
It sure is. I don't know if he's got it on, but
Deckard. And he's going to take out some alchemist fires in his hands and just be like grinning.
okay.
With Hortum like bouncing on his shoulder with glee.
Yeah, sweat pouring off the Spriggan. So you've done all that. Is there anything else you want to do? Nope. Good. All right. So
just draw two
dogs.
alchemist fires.
Yep. Dogs are going to, or Wolverines rather. Makes a stride and a strike. Okay. So Wolverine goes into a state of rage. You guys don't need to see that. It's modified.
I would have most certainly read it.
So that will be an action to do. It will then stride 25 to here. And then
Finger over
25
that print screen button.
here. Okay, and then we go to the next one. That one is also going to rage. 25. 25. Then the next one, gonna also rage. 5. 5. Next one. It's also gonna rage. 25. 5. The next one. Also gonna rage. we've got a theme here. 25. 25. Warlord will retreat over here.
I mean, I'd call him a pansy, but he is part plant.
He has a movement of 20. But he'll move twice. To there. And he will call out, and this one will respond and get added to the initiative. For next round. Okay. That is everything that one can do. We then go to the start of the round with Lucas, please. Actually, before that happens, sorry, we are going to also do another few things. So inside the building. Inside the meanwhile, back in the building. B11. Oh god. B11 is that one. So these ones will emerge and join that one. They need free movement, please. So they will do that. One from 18. From 18, which is there. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Sure. That right? Yeah, that's right. 18 climbs to area 20. So we'll go up to there. Climbs to area 20. Oh, over there. Okay. Yep. Climbs to area 20 and assumes large form. Large form. Did that actually apply? I don't know what happened there, but is now large. Rage growth. Okay. The other Spriggan at 18 becomes large. To hold the
Maybe
room.
we should have just burned this whole place down from the outside. Fuck, man. Vrar's wishing he's carrying around. He needs to start carrying around a pony keg of oil at all times.
Holds
I
that
have
room.
I have an idea for something shortly.
Agai and his
once
two
Matt
guards
finishes.
move from 15 to join in 19. 15 is there to 19, which is there. So we're gonna go from here to there. Here to there. Excellent. And then station to the murder holes, and those ones join them. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Those Spriggans trapped outside the blockhouse. Okay, so that's back down here. I got not in initiative yet, so hang on. Where are we? Why? Ah, there we go. So this one, these don't have the space to do that. And they have... I'm going to give them another round before they activate, because they're kind of drunk. Now you can act, Lucas. You don't know any of that, but, you know, there's stuff going on, apparently.
Yeah, so I have this invested magical item called a Masquerade Scarf
Yeah.
that is equipped, and it has the ability once per day to manipulate, activate Masquerade, where I get illusory disguise.
Mm-hmm.
It does say that this is the spell changes their appearance and voice, but not mannerisms. Can I impersonate a Spriggan with that
Okay.
particular? Because it says casting illusory disguise counts as setting up a disguise for the impersonate use of
Target to
deception.
appear as another creature of the same body shape and roughly similar height and weight.
Yep.
The disguise is typically good enough to hide your identity but not impersonate a specific individual. Appearance and voice but not mannerisms. You can change the appearance of clothing. Sets up the thing. No circumstances penalty. +4 to deception checks. I mean, it might, but he's right there.
Well, no, like so the Spriggan isn't out here. Like he went away, right?
Yeah, he's over here. Yeah.
Okay. So my hope is that the spell will, like, one of the Wolverines will see me and back down, and the others will follow suit.
All right.
The Wolverines have scent, so that's probably going to be.
It's
I
cool.
mean,
But
the
still-
illusion. I'm hoping that the illusion also changes that. I mean, it says changes their appearance and voice, but not mannerisms. But I'm hoping that appearance and voice also includes scent.
Okay. Well, that's 2 actions. What do you want to do with your last?
I would like to move up, like just like right by, like right here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move right there, and we will see if this disguise works.
Okay. Sounds good. Kaldor? Lucas now looks like a Spriggan.
Okay. I mean, the Wolverines are clearly aggressive.
Yes.
All right. We're going to smack this one. And I'm going to wonder aloud if Thackard knows any recipes for Wolverine.
Any recipes? What?
For cooking Wolverine.
Oh man, that's a good roll. That's really good damage. That might splat one.
Ooh.
And if not, hopefully knock it down.
Huh, near death.
Fortitude. Yeah, it's knocked down.
All right. We're going to hit it again.
it's off guard. That's awesome. Because of the prone. That should do it.
Smack it into the ground and crush its skull.
Mm-hmm.
That is my turn.
Very nice. Next is the Spriggan Warlord who got pulled in. Just making
I
sure.
love this clear all targets button.
Yes.
So good.
So he is
Click
going
clear all
to
targets. There, I can't move everybody else.
He is going to grow. Rage growth. There he goes. And then he's going to move. Yep. You see one of those emerging.
Oh, God.
Alright, that is his turn. Right. There's a big one.
How far away is that guy?
60
Oh my
feet.
God.
55 from where I'm at to the near side. 65 to the other. I get 70 for the.
You're gonna run right through all those Wolverines.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm looking at the distance to see what's over there. Just to see more than anything else. No, I'm not running past the targets that are right here that are going to eat you and my other friends. Oh, hold on. I need to do this. 5. Is that a valid square or not right there? Matt?
1 second. Just sorting stuff out.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you're small. That's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to. That's a stride to there. I'm going to target this one. You know, I'm not seeing any of my attacks or anybody else's attacks within any of the things that I'm looking at. Like it's not showing up for me. Am I missing something for
So
where
if you go, there's a like at the on the very right where it has like the bubbles and the swords and such. If you go to the bottom, there's a collapse or an expand. If you hit that button, the whole
Oh no,
side comes out.
I have that up there.
Oh, sorry.
But I
don't know then.
clicked the strike that I just did, and it doesn't show that strike in the display window for me at all.
Scroll down.
Like I'm scrolled to the absolute bottom of what I have available. It says
I see
Giant
it.
Wolverine takes 29 damage. That's the last thing I see.
It's a you thing because I can see your strike.
I can see
Well,
it too.
yeah, that's why I'm asking. I'm trying to figure out
F5.
what it is that I'm missing. What's that?
Press F5.
I've already reloaded it twice. It's done the same thing both times. That's the point. I haven't seen my strike. I can see the results of the damage that had been applied, but I couldn't see your strike or anything else that it did for the actual attacks or rolls.
I will see what I can
show
do.
anything.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
So I can't even see what I actually rolled for the strike that popped there. It didn't even show dice rolling for me.
You didn't target it, though. Oh yeah, you did.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. Okay, never mind. Did you hit it?
Yeah. Once again, right now I'm waiting for Foundry to reload again to see if maybe this time it'll clear it. We knew there were, like we said, teething issues with the new version.
Yeah, it does look like some of the.
Okay. that reload actually brought up all of the strikes, showing them again now. So, good. Awesome.
Okay. Cool.
So there's that. Step and strike. Target that one again. Second strike. Oh.
So
And
that's
I'm done.
that one. So he's taken that damage. And then he's taken that damage. Was there 3 in there? Yeah. 1 for 17.
No, there's only
1 for 25. Okay. Good. It's 2 strikes. Cool. Thank you. And Lindsay. Lindsay will sing as she does. So inspire courage. You can drag that over. And then she will cast haste on Kaldor. I think we need all the strength and all the speed we can get. All right. Then it's the next turn. Deckard.
I'm gonna murder things quickly.
Wow. I am so sorry about the keys. Jesus, I thought I was muted.
Nope, we heard all the furious typing.
Alright, you move.
At least it's not a full mechanical keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's the middle one, right? Like this one? Yeah. Yeah. So damage, splash, splash, splash.
Thank you for burning me.
You're welcome. All right, we've moved. We've done that. Anything else from you? Yes. It's just a slight miss, but we'll still get splash damage. I'm guessing it's still on the same target. So we'll do
Now, I'm kind of imagining what
splash,
somebody from the outside of our party would see.
splash.
And the first question that they would probably ask is, why is a champion of Torig with the rest of these crazy bastards?
Right.
You got the alchemist who burns everybody in the party. You've got a foaming at the mouth kobold.
Mm-hmm. This one will charge up.
Lindsay's normal.
I'm normal.
Ish.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Sure.
I'm normal.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Your normal adjacent. How about that?
And we'll make... So
A
it'll
walking,
make a
talking tree.
pounce. Not that it matters. Oh, it does matter because it's a stride and a strike for one action. So a pounce
that's
means that it
huge.
is... We'll do a jaw. That will miss. And then we'll try to make a claw attack at map. Nope. And that will be it. It moved. Yeah, that'll be fine. Giant Wolverine next is going to move in through here. Attack Lindsay.
Draw, you can smack it.
Oh, yeah, it went right by me. Awesome. Well, let me get it targeted so that I'm...
Spell need to be cast.
Critical hit.
Ooh, I think I will use that for the draw card that I just spent.
All right.
You want me to roll damage first or wait for the card draw?
No, yeah, you can roll damage. It's fine.
There you go.
28.
Not much better than my regular hits before.
Okay.
Well, the other one was a max damage regular hit, but still.
All right, so we will draw a card. It's good. Okay. It will be melee, and it's piercing. Yeah.
Pick.
All right. Let's apply the damage to that one. Damage. It dies, and Vra will follow up, and the one here next to him will begin to take persistent damage. It will be 1 persistent bleed damage on each of its turns, as he has
Nice.
followed up with that. Cool. Very good. And that one died, so we go to the next one, to that one. It will charge on in, taking the place of that one. It will attack at Lucas. I've
I
got...
always like being able to kill something on the way to our
Jaws.
fucking NPCs.
Nope. We'll have another Jaws. Nope. And we'll have a Claw. Nope. Cool.
So it doesn't. So it does not think that I'm a Spriggan.
It does not think you're a Spriggan.
It's trying to claw and bite you. Unless it would
Okay.
claw and bite the
Okay.
Spriggan. which I
Yeah,
didn't
sure,
see.
that's fine. Okay.
Giant Wolverine. That one is going to target Bra. And we're going to have a Jaws. Another Jaws. And a Claw. Nope. And then we have the Spriggan Warlord. Hang on. That one will take that damage and then roll a recovery check. Nope. And we'll take that damage and roll a recovery check. Ah, it passes that, the bleed. But it's still on fire. And then the other Spriggan, who is still frightened, will grow. Blip, 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 blip. And will come on around. And make a strike against Kaldor, his aggressor. Strike. Blue. That is gonna be a hit. Gonna be this amount of damage. Alrighty.
A lot of reach.
It's a crossbow. Oh, he hit with his Morningstar. Let me take back the damage just in case that matters. It's the same amount to hit. It would still hit you, so I'll just do the damage for it. So you'll take 15 instead of 20, yeah. Apologies. Must have clicked the wrong one. Then
I was more scared about thinking about a morning star that has reach of that.
no.
Having
Before Lucas's turn,
God.
we have a number more things that are going to happen. All right, so, and this is chaotic. So,
For what it's worth, I can't. I think we sold the beast command.
This one is going to come
so.
out. That one's going to come out. I'm going to have them maybe here. We're going to reveal them, and we're going to add them to initiative. And initiative. Now, for some reason, these don't have the second condition that they should have. So let me give that. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. They are just going to get out there and grow. Growth. Bloop. And enrage growth. Bloop. That's all they get to do. And then on the inside, we have those ones aren't doing anything. Those ones, that one is going to throw rocks from B20. Has it got a throw rocks feature? No.
Did you say throw rocks or kick rocks?
It'll be a crossbow? Yes. It'll be a crossbow. So it is going to be revealed and added to the initiative. Now. So we cross that. We add it to the initiative. Bloop. And I won't act on it until it gets there. And a guy and his 2 guards are gonna also be added to the initiative. That one. It just keeps getting worse. And that one. Alright, so that is everything that I have to do for those preparations. Fun!
Yay.
Lucas.
When they look at me, do they see Spriggan?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Doesn't mean they believe that you are one.
Sure, that's fine. But I'm also not going to make any aggressive actions against them.
Okay.
I sure am.
You're not a Spriggan. Oh boy. What do I want to do?
Whoever wrote this encounter, by the way, probably deserves to be whipped.
So I am going to do.
They might be into that based on the way that this is rolling.
Where is it? Damn it.
It's pretty gross.
So I'm going to. Damn it! Come on, Patrick. So I'm gonna walk up here. Let's see. Yeah, I get 25 feet. So
Well, you'll have to barge past those.
Athletics
or acrobatics. Yeah.
Or yeah, I'll take athletics. That's fine.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll go right there. Let's see, and I will try to deceive and try to get them to believe me to be a Spriggan, not by talking, because obviously I don't know Aklo.
What are your actions to try to convince them that you are a Spriggan?
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at Lindsay and on purpose miss.
Sure. Yep, you miss Lindsay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sweet. I will.
And I think that's everything for me.
Yeah. So that's fine. I will get all of these to make a will save in the line GM section. Line GM section. Line GM section. And line GM section. Okay. Fair enough. Excellent. And then that's the end of your turn. So we've got some Spriggan Warlords. This one will move up with Lucas. And is going to shoot at Kaldor. He gives you a high five, Lucas.
I participate enthusiastically.
Okay. Crossbow strike. Put up. That is a hit. Is on the crossbow. Yes. Damage. That man. He reloads. And he's moved. Cool. Done. Friggin' Warlord next. Is that one. That one is going to take a shot. I guess at Kaldor is the most obvious.
For what it's worth, I thought about shooting at Kaldor and missing, but I decided to do it at Lindsay instead.
Okay. He's going to strike. Miss. And reload. That'll be that. That one. Yep. So these are now shooting through murder holes. Yeah. Yikes. Yikes. So I need to reveal them. They need to shoot. Do they believe that Lucas is one of them? Let's find out. Will saves. Okay. And that one will save. Okay. One of them doesn't. Ooh, that one still does, so he's gonna target the only person that he can see, really, Keldor. Keldor, you're out in the open at the moment from the fort, which means that the people that are in murder holes and stuff up there on the different layers, because there's multiple stories, can shoot down at you. So you might want to consider moving behind the building so that you don't get rained upon. You didn't know necessarily that they were going to do that, so it's like, this isn't, saying blame or whatever else, but just letting you know that that's what's happening. So he gets to make some shots, or a shot. I'm just gonna do a shot for the purposes of this, and they're just gonna reload, and we'll go to the next one, which does see through Lucas's disguise and does shoot down at Lucas.
Okay.
Yay! Lucas becomes pincushion.
It's fine. I tried it. It was a strategy. It's okay.
I mean, a lot of them, all of the ones, in fact, down the bottom, have not seen through. So,
I mean, I'm still not gonna, like, I'm hoping that
so you'll take that
there's...
damage, please.
Yeah, sorry.
Then,
full? Yeah, full.
and then Kaldor. This combat's gross. What do you want to do?
I'm going to start by smacking this Wolverine here in front of me.
That's a very sexy hat, yes. Do you mind using your hammer? Or I can do it. So it's a critical hit against that one. Did you roll the critical damage? Yes, you did. This looks low.
And the fortitude save.
Fortitude save. Ooh. Apparently, not knocking him prone this time. Good to see you, Cruel Fang.
Okay.
Oh, you cruel thing.
I'll hit him again.
Yeah. Ooh. You hit. Damage. Any damage. Oh, he's dead.
I will move.
Yeah,
There.
nice. Yeah, it just means that no crossbow bolts can rain down on you from above.
Since I don't have Thickard's position, am I good too at that positioning?
Yeah, all of the people that are effectively
Okay.
behind that building, including Lindsay, are safe from that.
Okay. It's just, our characters would see perspective of height where we can't.
Right,
so I just
right.
wanted to verify instead
Yeah.
of having any
No.
misunderstanding. So
And
thank you.
anyone behind that building is safe. At least from the ones from above, from the extra building,
that's
not
what I
from
meant.
anything.
The ones that are on the same horizontal plane, we can, extrapolate positioning.
Yeah.
And cover versus not cover.
Yeah.
Vertical, we can't.
Yep. Good to see you too, Crowfang. This is a hectic battle, by the way, Crowfang. There's so many things. Alright, so that Spriggan Warlord is now going to move up to Lucas and high-five him. No spiders. And then is going to...
So, sorry, I have a question. So, they all just saw me get shot with a crossbow bolt.
Yeah.
Are they upset with the person shooting me?
They're focused on battle right now.
Okay.
I'm going to take a shot at the person throwing bombs.
Okay. I have an idea on what I'm going to do next time, but yeah.
Miss and reload. Done. Vra.
All right. Well, this one just happens to be just right here where I can just kind of lean out around the corner and smash. I'm going to start off by doing that.
Critical hit.
Oh,
That's that one. Oop, dead.
I need to check one thing here real quick.
Just going to move him out of the way to have less chaos.
Yeah.
The start of the next... Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no. Sorry. Go ahead if you had something to say.
No, you're
I'm
good.
just trying to figure out what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you're good. So you took one
This is going
attack.
to be the session with how long this is going at.
Yeah, I took the attack that was right there.
You moved. No, you didn't move yet. So yeah.
No, I haven't moved. I haven't moved at all. So I've got 2 actions left.
Well, Lucas looks like one of them, and it looks like that most of the Spriggans, at least on this level, haven't noticed that he isn't one of them. So there's that. You've got one more
But I
giant
mean-
Wolverine there.
If I step out from the edge of this building here, then
You are
I'm
going
in
to
view
take
of the
crossbow
murder
fire.
holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen that.
Unless I can end my round somehow out of their view, which this door, that door right there that you were just on, is that currently open? Did one of them
No.
come out and leave that standing open behind them?
No, that is not currently open. It looks like a corral. It's just a corral. It's a split rail fence. So you can easily...
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
Mm. I can use the remaining 2 actions I have to hold an action to strike something that comes within reach.
Yep. You do that.
If an enemy comes within reach, they're getting a pick in the face.
Nice.
Oh man.
We're going to shoot down at Lucas.
Again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one guy who knows what you are.
Oh, and he's the named one. Like the rest of them are just warlords, but he's got a name.
It does.
Ah, damn.
Reload 0. Okay, so he's going to take another shot at you. Critical hit.
Ah.
I think the one that
Oh.
is shooting you might. I mean, from the looks of over there, he's got a name, not just.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the leader.
Is that the double? Is that it's double, right?
And he shouts out. Yeah,
Really?
I've already increased it.
Okay.
That is odd. We need to get that crossbow then, because if it's a reload 0 crossbow, we absolutely want that.
I don't think it's a reload 0 crossbow. I think it is somebody.
I think it's the
who is-
guy.
The guy using
Oh.
the crossbow is reducing the reload on it to 0.
Got it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Something's there. I don't know. Either
I'll
way,
do research and find out.
Maybe it's a rune that does it. Rune reload. Fuck, I don't know. That'd be
either
awesome.
way, he could have reloaded it anyway with the amount of actions that he had. So
Yep.
the damage is appropriate. Spriggan Warlord next.
He has a trait that allows him to reduce the reload of a crossbow by 1.
So he's a ranger.
This one is going to
So-
come in, is going to make a Morningstar attack after swapping.
Ferrari, you get to smack him.
Yay! Let's see. So we're gonna. I gotta get him targeted. Target.
Oh, you took a lot of damage there, Lucas. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently assaulting
Alright,
a
I can't
fort
get
in the
out to
middle
you,
of the night. Even if you wanted to do diplomacy, they're not in the mood, clearly.
Mm,
What are you whining about,
An
Jake?
attempt was
I
made.
mean,
So you miss on your attack. Can you take
That
the
was my-
damage of the Morningstar? And then we're good. And then Lindsay's turn. Alright, what is she gonna do? I think the best thing that she can do is cast Haste again on Vrar. Because they're like,
How did?
Vrar and Haldor are our biggest hitters.
When I just
Yeah.
clicked my 19 damage, did that hit everybody somehow? Didn't show me as having targets cleared. I wanted to just point that out because it's showing like 3 people took it. So yeah, thank you. Sorry about that. What are you complaining about, Mr. Jenkins?
So you should have haste now, and Inspire Courage is up. Cast that. There we go. That is that. Thickard, please.
It didn't undo the damage I took.
I mean,
Same.
Yep, these are part of the
I
little
see that
hiccups
you
we were
marked
talking
it.
about.
I'm just telling you that it didn't undo it because I hadn't been hit yet,
8.
and
Alright.
it's down more
then
than it
heal
should
for
be.
19, please.
Yep. I just wanted to make sure it was clear before I did it.
Oh, good. What do you want to do? Is your turn.
you see Lucas spitting up blood.
Yep.
I can't get to you.
You have put yourself in a terrible position.
Yeah,
I literally cannot get to you, man.
There's
Probably
no
the worst
I would have
thing
to go
possibly
through
could have-
2 large creatures.
Okay.
You can throw your healing potions
You-
at him.
you could throw the healing potions. Remember?
That's true.
And
I
it's
forgot about
it's
that.
yeah that
It's-
because
it's
you're used to
coagulant
playing it
is
the
the
other way.
issue. He is under half, so the coagulant wouldn't take effect. I try to keep everyone at more than half is the problem, and so the coagulant's an issue. Just so you're clear, that's where that comes in.
Oh, okay.
So I just wanted to explain why I don't tend to do it to players, so you guys understand.
Yeah, at this point, though, I think if he doesn't start getting some kind of healing, he gonna die.
So that guy here is 2 persistent fire damage. Please hit.
Ooh.
Crit.
Not only does he hit you with the
The one
healing
right in front of
potion,
Rar.
Front of Ra.
And then this is the one that hits Lucas, but it is healing instead of acid, but it's the same roll.
And it doesn't splash.
No.
So who when?
So he can heal for 13.
Ah.
Thank you.
They don't have a healing vial to use, so
I got it.
And you said it doesn't splash?
no. The healing vials don't splash. There's 0 splash.
Yeah, they replace the splash with coagulant.
Ah, yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Which
All right.
coagulant's technically a detriment, not a bonus. Because if they're above half, they can no longer take healing from it.
Wolverine.
But because I'm
is
below half,
gonna
I
move
can.
in.
Right. I can throw it at you again because you're still under
Lindsay.
half. And you'll still get healed.
Do
That's why I was explaining I tend to
roll.
not throw them as healing very often because of that.
Miss. And do some claws. Miss. Wolverine's not doing well.
Thank you for missing. Thank
No, they
you,
missed
thank
almost
you, thank
everything.
you for missing.
And then Spriggan is way back here. Gonna target Lindsay and shoot.
Through his teammate? Yes!
Two of his teammates.
Hit
No,
your,
just walk.
hit your teammate in the head.
Ooh.
no, he's critically hit Lindsay.
That's not what I said to do. You're not following the rules, Matt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
32.
That's rough.
32 points
You
of
know I'm
crossbow
kidding
bolt
with
to
you.
the forehead. Yeah, that's ouch.
All right, and then we go to the next one. It is Lucas's turn. Lucas, you are a little better than you
not
were,
too much.
but taking crossbow bolts from above is not fun.
Does this
Yeah.
building give cover?
Yeah, if he gets behind this building, he's in cover.
Or in it? Can he go
Or
in
in
it?
it, yeah, he can get in it.
You can't be there, Jenkins. That's in front of the monitor.
And to be clear, I'm not trying to not heal you. I literally
fine.
get through that.
I'm gonna move in there.
All right, you enter into a smithy.
There's a window. I can't target you to heal you in there.
I
Get shot, which is good. I'm just saying I can't.
I mean, the other ones still don't seem to give a shit that I'm getting shot by their leader, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I mean, they might in this round. You
Yeah.
just-
Is there anything I can do? Like, can I do battle medicine on myself? Well, I don't
Yeah.
have a healing kit, so no.
I'm just gonna take 2 minutes to quickly run to the loo.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, absolutely, man. Please
go.
do.
DM,
Go,
if
go.
you don't mind, just maybe just running the rest of those brigands or whatever, however long I'm away. I'm not gonna be long. I'm just gonna quickly pee.
Well, I mean, with how long Lucas takes for his turn, probably will be fine.
Yeah, we probably will be fine. Be nice.
Dude, you know I'm kidding.
I know you are.
Not. Bothered.
Um,
You got to do what you got to do. There's times I take longer for my turn. I'm
So-
trying to figure out which alchemical item I should quit craft because I have to do something different.
So I'm going
gonna fault you.
to
I'll pick on you, but I won't fault you.
down. I'm gonna down a couple. I'm gonna take a healing potion out and down it.
Good
Whoa,
idea.
That's smart.
A max, almost 1 point
That
off
was-
a max
yeah.
heal. You needed
That's
that.
good.
Yeah.
You're done. Movement, draw potion.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
That was a wise choice.
Was
Healing
a
is a
wise
wise choice.
And now I can't be shot by asshole.
I don't see this guy having a perspective at all. Do you guys?
He can see his other people. He can't. Well, I don't know.
I mean, he
hang on.
can see you. So unless Matt says he's going to shoot you, I don't see that he has an angle.
He'd have to move to take a shot. I'd agree with you on that.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let me see if he has any tumble through capabilities that he can get through his teammates.
Well, remember,
if not,
you
then
can pass through your teammates as long as they allow you to. We've been doing that throughout this whole campaign for all of it. So if he wants to pass, I mean, and as much as that lets him get in view to do that, I mean, I'm okay with it because if he passes through his teammate right there, I get to hit the motherfucker with my reactive strike. So
yeah, that's why I'm concerned about what to do with what Matt wants to do with him, because I could see him backing up to get a different angle and shooting, or I could see him going through and hitting.
These things haven't been getting in our face until they absolutely have to. I would say it would probably reposition between the other two along that other wall and shoot anybody you could see from there, rather than crossing through its ally.
So he'll move there. That'd give him sight range on pretty much everyone. Oh, Matt's back.
Hello.
Matt.
Yes.
I wasn't sure what you'd do with him, so I just moved him over so he could take a shot because we were talking and said you've been sticking to ranged more than melee.
Yeah.
So I just moved him in preparation to take a shot because he can hit us from where he was because the building was in the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can undo that if you want. I
No,
just was trying to keep things moving while you're gone like you asked.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Go for
it. Who would he target?
With that trajectory, probably you or Lindsay.
Okay.
Hey DM, let's see if you can crit yourself.
Sure. Probably. One shot, I'll crit, do max damage, and kill myself. Just for you.
I mean, that might be a little more than what I was. No, good, he missed.
Wasn't expecting that. And since he can reload for that, he would be able to take another shot.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently I just rolled bad in combat today.
Nice.
Well, his turn's up.
Alrighty, so who's next?
I never roll anything higher than a 10. Stop rolling a d12 to hit.
Right.
So that one who is going to not be able to see anyone doesn't do anything. That one who is not going to be able to see anyone doesn't do anything. That one who doesn't see anyone doesn't do anything. Keldor.
Gonna step.
Notice how many actions of theirs that we just wasted by being in cover.
Out of sight, yeah.
Hit
Step
that
to
one.
there. Smash.
Alright.
Not very well. And then step back.
Oof.
Stepping back. Do they have anything? No. Cool.
Yeah, he's also doing only 5 foot the step rather than stride.
Yeah, it's worth checking anyway.
Yeah, no, just so you know.
Oh
I
wait,
can-
no, I could get 2 strikes before I step back because I'm hasted still.
Sounds good.
Ah. Yep.
Yeah. You gotta remember that. Noise.
I mean, this is why she hasted you. And Vra. Damage.
Maybe I'll knock him down.
It was the right choice.
Prone. Fortitude save. Failure.
Ah.
Oh, he also has to check versus deafening. Although I don't think these things cast spells.
They do not, so it's not going to matter. But sure, we will make that as it will fail that too.
Well, critical.
Oh, prone, deaf, burning. You're not having a
It
good
does
time.
make him immune to any auditory effects. So anything Lindsay did that would be offensive auditory, he's immune.
Yeah.
That one's having a really bad day. You just rung his bell hard.
Is there anything else you can do, Caldor?
He's also
That's all
burning.
4 actions.
Really badly burning.
Time to charge in.
Does that
The way
provoke?
Yeah, I reckon it would. And from Vra. Yeah.
Once again, it is doing the stupid shit where strikes are just disappearing on me.
You did hit.
Yeah, if you just roll damage. I know it's annoying. Just
I'll be back in a minute. I have to tuck the kids in.
Just a second here. Go back up to the last damage that I hit with and click to reroll that because for some reason it's just not giving me the option to do it otherwise. Wow, that's a ways up there.
There's a damage button next to your weapon in your attacks panel on your character sheet.
Awesome. That's way easier.
nice.
And reload again.
So, oh, hang on. It hasn't done its thing, has it?
No, it just charged.
Well, both of you hit, so it will try and hit Caldor first. With that one. And it will try and hit Bra next. No. Okay. And then Agai, leader. We'll shout out from above and says, one of you guard the door. Rest of you, kill them! Then it is Spriggan Warlord. So he
Fire.
is on fire. He's prone. He's going to stand up.
Hey, that means he moved.
Yep.
Yeah, but I've already taken my
I know that was
reactive strike on the other one. Yeah.
No,
If only, if
that was
only.
the guy acting before your turn.
Oh yeah, Vra hasn't gone either.
It
Oh,
was before your turn.
Yeah,
right.
you think Var.
Do
Sorry.
get mine again.
Yeah.
So do your turn first, Vra. Sorry, I'm tripping.
Okay, so if I'm going to do my turn first, I'm going to leave the prone guy just laying on the ground where he's at then. Because he's going to stand up and I'll get an attack of opportunity on him and around. And I'm going to focus on the new guy that just popped in until probably the last strike or so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But how do I want to do this? That's out of
A big
reach.
hole for him.
Okay, well, I was looking at maybe trying to do the tumble through because I've got tumbling strike for that to see whether or not I could hit him on the way
Yeah, you don't want to
through,
get
and then
pincushion.
yeah, no, you're right, and that's the whole reason why I'm not going back out there, not until we know for certain. So here, did that just change my fucking target again? Yes, it did. Oh.
Now you can take your attack of opportunity against the other one.
Well, hold on, because I have 4 actions
'cause
as
of
far
the,
as that.
haste.
Like, yeah, because of the haste. So yeah, I'm gonna hit that one once more, which is still at the full map, right?
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Oh, that's gonna miss too. Okay, and then I will take my attack of opportunity on the other one as it stands up.
You crit it because it's prone,
Because
technically.
it's prone.
Oop. Okay, that one is going to move to here now, because he did.
Yay! Now my turn.
You didn't get the burn.
Huh?
The corpse burns.
The corpse continues to smolder. Yeah,
I don't know what I'm talking
Bernie.
about.
He's definitely
not you,
burning.
not you. We're talking to.
Okay, cool.
All right, Lindsay.
Not on fire yet.
Yet. I can fix that if you'd like.
I don't know if "fix" is the correct word to use for that.
Well, you know, there's the song, I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire. You just turn it to, I just want to set the world on fire. I just want to watch it all burn. Can make a pyro.
I'm a little surprised that you didn't make a bomber,
We needed a healer.
but
I
we
made
needed a healer. Yes, I was just about to say that
Why didn't you make a healer?
because I suck at healing. I suck at I
mean-
just suck in general. Like I'm just doing the best I can.
Is that it?
I mean, you see my combat roles. Why do you think I made such a combat-focused character?
So we're going to Inspire Courage. We're going to Telekinetic Projectile. I'm going to throw a box.
Nice.
Attack.
Here's your genuine companion cube.
Oh, damage.
Divinity Sin.
It's awesome.
Divinity Original Sin 2, that's called Barrelmancy.
Smash! Alright, that is her turn. We go to Thekard. What do you want to do, Thickard?
I'm going to hand Keldor and Lindsay each a vial and say, bottoms up, you two.
All right.
I can't take it. I have both my hands full.
You're supposed to be able to always take what I hand you. Where's your third arm?
Doesn't work like that.
Third arm?
You don't have a
No
monkey tail?
prehensile
Like
tail yet.
kittens? I thought you had a monkey's tail.
Just make a thievery check
That's
to
a magic item we
reverse
need to find.
pickpocket him.
Sweet, I can do that?
Thievery check.
See why not?
Thicker sticks his hand around the corner, pops the vial on the thing, and shoves the thing in your mouth as you go.
I mean, I would force feed it to him if I'm allowed to. There you go.
Sure, let's go.
Can I force feed it to him?
Yeah, let's go. It's just like
I'm not gonna resist drinking it.
no.
No, the fact that Matt's allowing it. Really
come on, it's
Like,
fun.
sure.
It's fun. Oh,
I
It
don't
does make sense.
disagree.
it required a check.
And I would say if these things had reactive strike, they would have been slapping you around like a silly
Oh, yeah.
bitch.
Look, if these things had
So it's a
reactive
double
strike,
brew,
I would not
so
have
you
run
get-
this. Like even now, I'm like, this
I mean,
is...
if they had reactive strike, we'd all be dead.
So you should be feeling a good bit better.
yeah,
Indeed.
it's very nice.
And then I did that for Lindsay as well.
Oh, cool. I'll get you if you don't mind to modify her HP then.
Do you want me to roll hers or let her roll it?
You roll it.
Okay.
Had leftover cottage pie.
At a point that we-
delicious.
Kinda need it. Heal up, Lindsay. Enjoy it.
What was that,
I
Matt?
even
What
made it
did you just
cherry
say?
flavored for you.
Said I had leftover cottage pie for lunch. It's delicious.
There we go.
Nice.
So Lindsay's feeling better. Keldor is feeling better. I got one action left, and I'm gonna doctor's visitation behind Keldor and patch his wounds.
Okay.
What's in
Allows me
com-
to move
While you are
while
doing that,
also healing. Shh.
I am going to have the Wolverine attacking Lindsay.
We really need to deal with that thing. That thing's just obnoxiously a pain.
I mean, it has. I don't think they've managed to hit. Now they did.
Did you roll the
Did
healing? Thicker?
Oh, he's rolling healing for Lindsay.
I'm trying to roll healing for the current for Keldor, but
Yeah,
it
go
takes
ahead.
a minute because I have to go click here, click here, click here, click here, click here.
Then we're gonna grab.
There you go.
Nice. Not magic. We need to do this. 2 consecutive strikes. We'll try with another draw strike.
See, I can roll decent for Thickard when I'm not attacking. Don't let me attack. It's very uncertain.
And then
What you trying to do? Bring her to the ground or something?
Spriggan. Alright, so one of those Spriggans is going to move to here to guard the door. Doesn't
If we get close enough to that building, will that eliminate their ability to get a beat on us from the second floor? Arrow slits.
Yeah, as long as we're in, like, behind this building, or if we get close enough to the other building, then yeah.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to keep the two entire encounters separate, but while you're out in the open, I can't do it. I can't do that.
Sure.
So you've absolutely done the right thing by staying in cover, because this combat is lit. All right, Lucas, your turn.
Damage that one round. I was standing out there.
Yay! I
There were-
again.
Look, I didn't need any healing. It's because I've been undercover this entire time
Right.
so far.
I am again
I saw you
going
guys get
to-
pincushion with.
I'm again going to heal.
You get a drink again.
Good
The healing
choice.
potion. Drink a healing potion.
Good choice.
I've got one action left.
Put your bow
Pray
back
for
in
salvation.
your hand.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my bow back in my hand. Thank you.
Alrighty.
Nope.
And then
I'm done.
Spriggans. Alright, so this one. Is going to come to here. And let's shoot at Theckard. Theckard's healing everybody. We can't have that.
He doesn't know that.
Sure, he knows that.
I was behind cover
Yeah, but he was
of his
still in line
burning
of sight.
teammate.
He had line of sight on you.
It wasn't me.
Uh-huh.
You have no plausible
See, I
deniability.
told you it wasn't me. I didn't
Oh,
do it.
wow.
Yes!
Oh. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
You just keep on touching. He's just like, fuck. Ah!
Minus
I told you it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Minus 18. He couldn't have missed by much more.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate your rolls.
Kaldor.
I know the feeling. Trust me.
All right, I'm going to smack this Spriggan.
Ooh.
See if we can keep his skull in.
Probably.
Probably. Oof. Boom. Oh, so close. You got him
Knock him
to
down.
7 hit points.
He moved. Probably an accident.
I hit him real hard.
So hard he moved.
52 points of damage knocks you a tile on Founder.
So we need to make a fortitude save.
At least he'll take 2d4 in his turn, even if you don't smack him again.
Prone,
Yeah, he's dead.
deafened.
He's taking a nap.
He's not dead. He's. You just need one more hit on him, though.
Okay.
He is prone.
Lindsay, punch
Yeah.
him.
I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to maneuver here. And I'm going to hit this guy.
All right. Sure do.
I'm going
Whack.
hard. Then I'm going to move back. Oops.
Okay. Nice. All right. Very good. Friggin'. That one.
Is it going to stand up?
No.
Stands
It might
up.
try, but it's not going to.
Tries to stand up. You both of you get attacks here. One thing I do have to say about the new version is it's a little bit laggy. Yeah, he's gonna die. Alright, so
I'm pretty sure that's a critical hit for me. I didn't have him targeted, unfortunately.
yeah, it's critical.
Yeah,
hit.
that is good. Nice.
That'll go off. That'll kill him. Oop. And he'll go over here. Cool. Yeah, it's a little bit more laggy now. It was.
A little bit.
So there's not that many left in the courtyard. So Vrar, there's one you can see. There's the
For
giant
our save
Wolverine.
Lindsay, would you?
What's that? Yeah, I'll get her.
Save
Don't worry.
Lindsay, would you?
Oh shit! There's still a Wolverine. Damn. If I'd not missed that, I probably would have stepped over and hit that instead.
It's all right.
I didn't see it.
It's
Well,
okay.
There's a lot going on.
Twice said something.
I'm gonna step to there.
Nice.
See it?
Boop. Boop a snoot.
Boop.
Nice.
Nice.
Scraping it on in.
Yeah.
Boom.
Because of the haste.
Yep. You get it. Oop.
You fuck.
Well, you probably
that's
got his attention.
That's definitely my turn though.
Sure is. Agai can't do anything. Lindsay.
You're in cover. Lindsay,
well,
catapult that stupid mutt
catapult that stupid mutt. Try.
into the big guy.
Hey, if she gets a critical hit, I might.
That would be funny.
Critical hit.
That's awesome.
18. So, what's going to happen is I'll take 10 off that one to make it dead. And then it will catapult across the battlefield and cause 8 points of damage to the other one.
Nice.
As it collides with it. And then I'll take it off.
Done,
You're dead,
Lindsay.
sir. You're dead, sir. Get out of here. Alright, Wolverine. You're dead. Go. Get out.
Oops, I accidentally removed the debuff from battle healing. I was right clicking off the song because it expired.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. And I know anyways, so. And I can also ignore it.
Deckard. Thank you for being honest about it, though. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. We appreciate that.
So there's only one more Spriggan Warlord in sight. You know that there's another one around the corner, but he has been instructed to guard the door.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let it be known that Deckard rolled a 20.
Right? No kidding.
Somebody clip that.
Damage there.
And you can at least take the splash.
There.
And no one else is close enough.
And you roll the double sixes on that one.
There. Nice.
Super crit.
Four.
No, the miss. Roll the double sixes on the miss.
6.
Here of Lindsay now. Because we can do that. And it's wise to do.
Generally, yeah. Nice.
Patch some of her wounds back up. At least she knows that I care and try to keep her alive.
She appreciates it.
That's it. That's my turn.
Yep. So, Spriggan Warlord is going to prepare an action to shoot at whoever comes around the corner into his line of vision. Lucas?
Okay.
Hey, Lucas, step out.
Now's the time to come out.
Unfortunately, I am.
You don't know
Well,
that
I know.
happens, so unless
Yeah,
you're
I
doing
know,
in
that's-
that building.
That's why I said it, because it's just one of those. Oh, whoops.
So I would like to move more than that. I would like to. Well, where am I going? What did I do?
Dude, Doctor's Visitation is awesome, though.
I would like to go there and just stay there because I know that a guy is above, or however you say his name, is right above me, and I'm hoping he cannot see me from there.
all right. Well, the Spriggan here that just prepared an
Yeah.
action is going to take
Yeah,
a
that's
shot.
fine. Shoot me.
Preferably not. Well,
Balls.
At least it's not a crit.
Mm-hmm.
3 damage.
wow.
Almost been.
I will
Two
take
ones,
that.
I guess.
one off minimum.
I
Wow.
will take that.
Scratches you.
I will take that. And now I will reveal myself and shoot at which one was it? Was it this guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I will go. Ha ha! It is I.
Aha.
It is I, Inkstain.
Lacking
I
Well,
swear,
well.
I swear to God, next time I'm coming up with something that I really, really hope cannot be fucked with.
There's
Good
no
luck.
such thing.
I know
There's
isn't.
no such
I
thing.
know. I know.
Dude, haven't you realized we all mess with everyone's characters on
Where's
different
my
things?
target? Where's my target? There's my target. All right.
Hey, I'm already supposed to have
That
changed
will
my
be very,
character's
very
name
nice.
twice and haven't.
I will strike.
I mean, I make fun of my own character for failing to make his rolls.
Damage.
With each level of the juggling that I've added a feat to, I've added an additional thing that I can juggle.
Let's map.
It was 6. It's now up to 8, and I
Jeez.
should have actually changed the character's name to the draconic number.
That's
8.
damage.
That's how I named it.
There you go.
Let's map. Oh, I can't. Move, devise, fire. Well, move. Yeah, no, devise. Well,
The devise is free,
it's-
but the
is it?
fire that goes
well, no. I
along
mean,
with
it's only free if this is like a. For, my current lead is what's going on in the town. So technically, I guess this counts. So yeah, all right. So I get one more or
Sure.
not?
You
no,
moved.
I moved, devise,
you
shoot.
devise, but the
But the
devise
devise is not a
was-
shot.
free.
That was
The
the
devise is free.
yeah.
The shot is not. You
Okay.
still have to pay
Okay.
the action for the
Okay,
shot.
so I'm good. Yep, I'm done.
So yeah, you're done.
Okay, so
Thanks for explaining that to me again.
No, that's cool, man. It's fine. I mean, there are certain things that you do to devise to trigger the other, like the precision abilities for your damage and things like that.
Don't
But
I
you
don't I
can't-
get to do off guard? Because I do an off guard
Against who?
and against this one right here, the one over by the well,
But you have to
there's
pick
a-
a target, a person. One of
Yeah.
us it's off guard against.
and I don't see anybody anywhere near him, so there's really no
You
point.
can't see us, so I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Man, yeah. Spriggan Warlord made an athletics check. Was it grabbing and dragging Lucas out?
Yep. He's like, here, I got him. Lucas, you're grabbed.
Great.
Is
Oh.
grapple, is that an interact action or is that just a combat action?
It's not an interact. I don't.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
move, do that, reposition, which means all the prepared shots. Oh, you love me.
Okay.
He just doesn't like your
One
cheap.
guy died.
So we have Agai.
You just can't go past mostly dead.
We've only been mostly dead all day. The fact that whole scene in that movie with Billy Crystal basically improv all of it. They didn't like the lines. He just came up with whatever him and her wanted to do for it.
That's 48 damage on you. It's
God
fun.
damn.
Dear God, that thing hits hard.
And then
That's a big crit.
yeah, it is because it's got sneak attack because he's grabbed.
Yeah,
And
because he's
then
off guard.
we've got one of them that can shoot
Ow.
at you. So the next one is going to shoot at you.
Maybe you should drink another potion.
And we'll critically miss. There you go. So
He
that's
hits
that.
something grappling him.
Yeah, here, hang on. Wait. Sorry. I
You
won't
want to
it. I
do
won't
that?
it again. I
Do
won't
you
it
want to
again.
do that?
I want to do it again. I won't do it again. I figure one time per session is probably okay.
Well, you've got another one shooting down at you too.
I don't have any more fucking space. Like I've got 3 hit points.
Didn't get hit.
Critically hit by 11.
Ow.
You take a measly
Ow.
32.
No, I'm dead. Oh my god.
Not yet.
No, you're unconscious. You're not.
Yeah.
mostly.
I'm definitely.
But he took a critical hit to put him there.
I'm probably like dead too, or I'm probably like wounded too.
You
dying
are
too.
dying to. No, you are
Yeah,
not
dying
wounded
too.
yet.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
So yes, all of the things. Prepares another shot. Next one will prepare a shot. Next one, prepare a shot. Keldor.
Can you clear the dummy out of the way?
I clear the
Step to
dummy out of the
here
way.
And smack him.
Where is the dummy?
The
Right
guy
front
that
of me.
Keldor's moving up to. He's the dummy.
Ah,
He's in my way.
Oof, bad roll. Well, let's hit him again.
yep. Oof. Boom.
All right, third time's a charm.
Yep, you got him.
Oh, nice. Color me surprised.
Jabot!
That should do it.
He's got 4 hit points left.
Ah, balls.
That's everything.
Blow on him. Blow on him, Var. And then stabilize me. So I don't have to make any friggin' death rolls.
Maybe conceal yourself with your misty thing before you go out there.
There's a number of prepared shots ready.
To be honest, I was thinking about trying to kill this guy here in front of me and then using my flying talon to see if I can hook fucking him and drag his ass back to us.
That'd be awesome.
Now, if you hurt him, he goes dying 3.
However, if he brings him back to me, I can fix it.
Up to you.
Better off to just bait the shots.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, there's three prepared. It's not
I
from
mean,
the leader.
I'm almost unhurt at this point. I can deal with 3 prepared shots right now.
Yeah.
More so
But-
than I can. More so than me.
He won't be off guard either. So
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. It was just the off guard bonus was from.
is there a dodge action that increases your armor class?
There isn't,
I'm-
but there's one that's been proposed.
I gotta look at this real quick again. 1 second.
There are things like
Raise shield.
flip, whatever thing, the rogue thing that is a reaction to add armor class.
Yeah.
So do I moving to there trigger any attacks?
Yeah.
Right. So they need to take them.
All right. So we will target you.
Are you in cover since you're the big guy's in front of you, little guy?
Not from above.
Not from above.
Oh
no.
well, yeah. I mean, yeah. All right. So we'll do.
2 size categories difference. The only reason I ask.
It's a pretty big shadow he's casting.
Well, I mean, I can move right through the space that he's in without any issues. That's. And to be honest, I'm not really worried about any of these other warlords. I'm worried about the boss. Because that's the one that's been absolutely pincushioning fucking.
Yeah, he's hitting hard.
All right. One of them manages to hit you for 3 points.
No. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I still have a reaction, right?
Yeah.
Because I have the ability to be able to catch projectiles and fling them right back at the people who throw them at me with my juggling abilities.
Is
Oh.
it when they hit you, or is it when they miss you?
I believe it's when they hit me. Hold on, I have to get to that feat page real quick. Feet.
Reflexive catch.
Is that
Flexi.
only thrown weapons though, or is that
An item is within your reach and fails an attack roll.
Oh,
he can
fails
do
an
it to
attack
either
roll.
of the other 2.
Nope, never mind. Doesn't matter. Don't want to do that then.
Well, there's
'Cause
2 others that went past you. That it would work.
there's no point in me doing that right now, though.
True.
So,
And it's a thrown weapon.
I was looking at it as a way to mitigate damage.
3 damage?
doesn't
Is
work.
not something to worry about, I don't think.
So I took the 3 at that point. I'm going to target this guy.
He likely did. Let's find out.
Yeah, he's the one with 4 left.
4 hit points.
Just swing upwards.
Oh.
I'd tell you to do it.
Can I get you to make me an athletics check, please?
Absolutely. Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics, please. Sure. You
26.
fling him at the other one. He will take damage.
Here's your dead buddy. Have fun.
Okay, so that was 1 action to take the 5-foot step there, 1 action to swing.
Now you can stride for a free action or strike for a free action, as well as take your last action.
Grab Lucas.
Yep.
It was move to there and grab a hold of him. Grab a holding him's an interact action. That would be the last of what I have to be able to do.
Okay.
Stride, strike, stride again, interact with Lucas to grab a hold of him.
Alright, so Agai can see you. So he's
I
going
know.
to attack you.
At least he won't sneak attack you.
Oh, fail for once.
And he didn't crit me. So
That helps too.
Secondary attack. Nope. And third-area attack. That'll hit.
Do I know which arrow slit or which murder hole that came from?
He is on. Yeah, like you know whereabouts he is. Yeah.
I'm gonna scream and point with my and I got one hand because obviously I had to shift to do what I was doing for that with my one hand to the pick. Burn the fucking building down, starting there.
Okay. That is his turn. Lindsay. You sure you want to do that? He moves up to the fire.
I want a smoke screen so that asshole can't see us.
Alright, she will spend 2 of her
Fire at
actions
him.
making a smoke screen.
Gotta make a flat check to hit us. That's 20% miss chance, or that's a pretty good miss chance.
Yep.
That's one move.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that as part of that move, I will do this because it's what I was designed to do. Read 'em and weep, Lucas.
Thank you.
And then I will it's one. I will use the last of my stuff, I guess, and make another potion and feed it to you.
Why are you getting plus 15?
Crafting.
On what? Crafting?
On the D8 roll to heal him.
Because it's a enhanced version of the roll because I did the DC 20 instead of DC standard. Increased DC ups the healing.
By 15?
Default is 5, it's plus 10. I actually just click a button and it does the macro do it all for me, so I don't even calculate it out. So I will dose Lucas with that.
Yeah, I think it's wrong.
Okay. And
That's from medic, right?
Head and cover. Standard battle medicine is actually what does it. Battle medicine,
Not
which
for
is
the
treat
higher
wounds.
DC thing. Right?
I mean, shit. I just went from 0 to 60 in 5 seconds.
Yeah, and it also took you the same 3 seconds in the round before
Yeah,
to
to go
from
all
that
the way
same
down,
60 to
Yeah.
negative whatever
Absolutely.
it would have been if you went below 0.
Totally.
So
No, battle medicine doesn't.
No, that's just
increase
the
the
D roll. That's
DC.
not what I was trying to do. I was trying to see what you apply.
Pretty sure it's from medic.
Okay, I know plus 10 is from the enhanced DC. Oh yeah, and then I get plus 5 from medic.
What's
think.
the DC change?
So for battle medicine, you can do the standard DC, or you can increase it to 20, 30, or 40.
No.
Based on if you have the expertise, legendary, master, or master legendary. Proficiency, you can increase the DC to give an enhanced healing. That's just standard part of treat wound or battle medicine.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No. Battle medicine is literally just
Battle medicine
treat
is treat
wounds.
wound. Which treat wound has that, is what I said. I just sent you a screenshot.
But it's not treating wounds.
Okay.
Yet when
in here,
Foundry
battle medicine, it
triggers
says-
battle medicine, it does a treat wounds check immediately as what it is for what he ends up
Okay,
doing.
then
with
it's wrong. What I'm saying.
You attempt a medicine check with the same DC as for treat wounds and restore corresponding amount of HP. Does not remove wounded condition.
As with treat wounds, you can
attempt to check higher DC if you have the minimum proficiency rank. Target then is immune to battle medicine for a day.
Okay.
So battle medicine uses treat wound.
But treat wounds is separate for purposes of immunity.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. What else is there? You've healed him.
Yeah, I'm done. I was just
done.
going over that.
Yep.
Okay, last Brigand Warlord. He not happy with Deckard.
Oh,
Gonna be
I meant to
making
move back one further because I had the space.
Did you
I
have
was
the
trying to look that up
actions
for you.
though?
I had it was
Yeah,
one to
you
move
did.
and heal.
Yeah.
You're good. Just making sure.
And then yeah, that's the benefit of the doctor's visitation is it is a move and heal. I just stopped because I was trying to look up the stuff for Matt with his questions. Sorry.
Okay, that's a Deckard.
Awesome.
All right, back to
How
Lucas.
did you get 3 attacks when you moved?
Yay.
He didn't get 3 attacks.
Okay.
Uh,
That's the damage. Got it. Sorry.
Okay. So I'm gonna move back into cover.
And you shot me. You said yeah.
Yeah, he shot me. And I'm going to strategize.
You have to stand up first.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. All right. I'm standing up. Then I move, and now I'm strategizing. Probably failing, but whatever. Shoot. Miss. All right. I'm done.
Okay. All right, Spriggan Warlord up there. Does only sees Ra and Lindsay, who are both concealed to it. And try to attack Lindsay. So it needs to make a flat check. Yep, that's enough. Achow! So 1 hit, then flat check. That's enough. Achow! That's enough. Flat check. It's fine, and pachow. 3 hits against Lindsay. I've got damage. You apply these.
Yep.
There you go.
What? There it is.
Particularly low damages for 2d8, in my opinion.
Yeah. Luckily.
8, 8,
And
9.
next one
Average.
8's 9. 9's average.
is going to
Little
try and
bit
do the
below
same
average.
thing. I'm just going to roll 3 flat checks in a row. Just make it quicker. 7, 13, and 4. So he gets 2 attacks. Against Lindsay.
Somebody got a vacuum in the background.
There's something in the background. No, and... Yes.
It's my fan, even though my fan is way back there behind whatever. It's fine. I'll mute.
Then next one is also gonna make 3 flat checks. We've got pass, pass, pass. So 3 attacks. 1 hit. 2 hit. Not a hit. 3 not a hit.
If they fucking kill Lindsay in the process of this, like right off the bat, I will barricade that place down and burn the fucking building down with them in it.
Yeah. Keldor. Yeah, she took a bit of
Yeah,
damage.
so I'm going to sudden charge. Fucker.
I'm out of healing, guys, by the way.
Ooh, it's not good.
Yeah, it's part of the reason why we have to provide additional targets other than just Lindsay being out there right now.
Okay, damage. Well, she's not going to stay there.
No, fuck no.
Hit him again.
Ooh. Good hit. Yeah, much damage. Ooh, it's good damage too. Holy shit, that's good damage. He's dead.
Let's see, third. No, that's first 3. So last action.
Would tucking through
Does
the little
haste
door...
increase your movement speed?
No.
I am done.
Cool. Rawr. So all of the Spriggans are dead on this level. All of the enemies on this level are dead.
I'm just going to holler, get back under cover to Lindsay, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, which is 1 action for my movement.
Yeah, this is
At
gonna...
raging.
Yeah, hang on. This is gonna go off.
Okay. So move myself back to it. Is that the pit trap?
It is, yeah.
So I need to move myself back to it at the very
So triggering a
least.
creature balls and rolls. So you take the 5 bludgeoning automatically, and then you get this reflex save.
Once again, it's the same kind of pit trap we were dealing with before, so that fucking cloak has no effect, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you'll
Crumbling
take...
edge setup.
You fall.
So take that 5, and then you take that.
All right, and you are down now, 20 feet or whatever, 20 feet.
Okay. I'm also angry.
I bet.
I'm gonna climb up out of the hole.
Athletics.
I have the combat climber feat, so I do not remain off guard. I'm not off guard while climbing. Just saying.
Yep.
Uh,
I just need a
athletics
15.
check.
Yep, you're good.
So that was one move. A climb to get out. That's 2 actions. Say pit. Ow. Open the door.
All right, so this door. Let me just see what we've got here. So it is the door there. As you get to the door and try to open it, you realize that it is blocked from behind, probably by a bar of some description. You need an athletics check to break it down.
Temper tantrum on the door. Probably not good enough.
Probably not good. Cool. But you are now undercover, so nothing can attack you. And anyone also undercover there will also not be able to be attacked. A guy
That's all. That's all for. Yep, I'm done.
is able to shoot down at Kaldor. So we'll... It's going to do so with 1. Just hit. I'll do the damages all together here. No hit there, and no hit there. So just the 1 damage, Kaldor. Just that one. Lindsay is going to obey, obviously. She sees where Varara's gone and thinks that that's a great idea, so is just going to move to there. He is also going to cast Soothe on Vrar. So
On Vrar?
Yeah, I'm down to 24 hit points. Falling in that pit
You
is
fell in
a
a hole.
lot. 37 points of
I
spike.
can do battle medicine to you, but I can't to Lindsay unless I give her the once a day ignore battle wounds.
Nice. She actually does
medicine.
14 for you.
I will
Very nice.
take it.
All right, that is her turn. So she is done. We are... The loading times on this is really... Thickard.
Stay under cover, moving along the wall if you have to.
20, 25. $35, $45. So I will move there, but it's not letting me do it. That's 2 moves.
Yeah, use your damn extra battle medicine if you have to at this point. Keep Lindsay alive. We do not want her to die.
Okay.
I don't want her to die. Vrar would be highly upset about that. She's been with us for almost everything that he's been out with.
Yeah.
I will battle medicine her using the special trait that allows me to ignore
Yep.
the fact that I've already done battle medicine.
Yep. Awesome.
I can only do it like once a
Once.
day, so I can't do this again
Yep, we know.
to her. But at this point, I think she needs it, like you said.
Hmm. Oof. Nice. Very nice.
Patch you up, Lindsay. And I have one action left. So I'm going to doctor's visitation over here and patch Varara up.
The move and heal
Because
is
you need that.
Yeah, the move and heal is so good.
so useful. Fuck.
Doctor's Visitation is lit. Oof, you just make it. Scrape that by.
Lame. Sorry.
I mean, it's 17 hit points you didn't have before.
True.
Alright, this guy gets removed.
But that's where having that higher DC comes in handy, because if the dice betray you like that, you're not stuck with just the dice roll.
Alright, Lucas.
Is there?
All of the combatants down here are dead. Most of your companions are undercover. Keldor is not yet. And if you move, you won't be until you get back up there. And you can see that Ferrara is having trouble with that door, but you don't think he's going to have trouble for long.
I am going to.
Could you do 25 foot to next to Keldor, grab him, and then drag him along with you?
I'll allow it.
Sure.
That'll get him undercover this round, which got no healing left.
Except for there might be more pit traps.
So
we know there's not here because Lindsay went through it.
Move
I
there.
don't know about here.
Correct.
Go to the right.
Move there.
Yeah, and I'll
And
move.
drag him with me. Thank you.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah. All right.
In that case, with all of that done, I'm going to end this encounter because we are effectively safe.
Yeah.
You haven't defeated the ones on the next level yet, but you are undercover. There's no more on the ground level, so that encounter is done. Awesome. That was rough.
I still kind of think that the pragmatic part of me thinks that just chucking the firebombs in through the windows and letting the building burn is the best way to deal with what's inside at this point.
We don't know if there aren't hostages.
You are correct. However, does it do us any good to die?
I gotta die.
You've weathered the worst of it.
Yeah, either way, I'll go through the door first.
Okay. Well, you'll easily get through. So that's what you see.
Next week.
Next week? Yeah, sure. So, with that, guys, I appreciate everyone being here. It's been really fun. It's been a crazy, crazy combat.
Yeah.
With all of the levels.
Matt doesn't like how well Thicker can heal, even though he's completely tapped out.
No, no, it's fine. I have said before about Alchemist, but it in times like this, when there's like waves and when there's levels and stuff going on, it makes a lot of sense. But it's clearly for very heavy combat situations that this is designed. not just for light combat situations. However, yes, you are tapped out. Awesome. That'll be fun for next time. But we might be able to do some things around that. We'll see what happens next time. Appreciate everyone being able to be here and participate. Hope everyone that's been watching has had a good time. We are going to see on who is out there in the great land of Twitch RPGs.
Single Step is on. You've rated them before. They're doing TTRPG.
Sure. So we'll go.
Yeah, maybe you want me to resend it to you.
Nah, it's all good. I got it.
Okay. I just know you like TTRPGs, and that's one I know is live. So
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, and hopefully we get. Hopefully we get more viewers when we go and raid other, RPG. Like that's the whole thing. People that are watching RPGs tend to like RPGs, so that's why we like to do that. Anyway, from me, Matt and a Hat, from all of us here, please take care. Be kind to yourselves and to each other, and we'll catch you on the flip side. We will likely, DM and I, be doing a session on Thursday night. We've got to talk about it, but we likely will. And then Cyberpunk is on Saturday night on his channel, so be tuned to us, and be well. We'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.